Hello, thank you for tuning in. My name is Janice LaRoche. I'm a stamping nana. You can find me on Facebook, or I'll have my blog listed below. And you can click on any of the links below to shop with me in my store. Today we're going to make this card. Timeless Tulips stamp set. And also has a punch. Not prepared. So it has the large tulip punch and the leaves, or a leaf. And I used Happy Birthday, but there are a lot of other. You could use Happy Easter, Happy Spring, Happy Everything, or make a Get Well card, or a Happy Mother's Day, or What a Beautiful Difference One Single Life Makes, or May the Memories of Yesterday Comfort You Today. So I'm basically kind of casing this card from the catalog. Let me tell you what page. On page 12 of the annual catalog, there's one similar to this where I got my idea from. So without further ado, let's get started. I did use the Perennial Essence paper and the vellum. So for the flowers, and then I used regular clear vellum as well. I did try it differently, and I didn't like my first idea, so I did this first, and I was going to put that on there with the saying like so, but I didn't like the petal pink, so I changed it to purple. Then of course everything got changed as I was doing it, so kind of playing around. So anyways, let's get started. I'll tell you what you need to make this card. I'm going to set it up here right now. So like I said, I did use Perennial Essence paper, or the DSP, like that. And I used Purple Posy cardstock, which measures 8.5 by 5.5, and is scored, and I burnished it at 4 1/4, so it sits nice and flat. I've got glue on it. I'm not going to emboss this one. You can see I embossed that, but you can't really see it too much, so I'm not going to emboss my second one. I'm just going to put it on as so. So the DSP measures 4 by 5 1/4. Then I cut a piece of Purple Posy 2 inches by 4.5, and I cut it out. I punched it out with the tag punch, and then I cut it to measure it at 4. So make sure it just measures 4 inches, otherwise it'd be too big on your card. I did the same for the clear vellum. Now, in the vellum with the Perennial Essence paper, you get the Old Olive, I believe, is the green, So Saffron is the yellow, and Petal Pink would be your pinkish color. But I did like it on the plain, so I did it on my plain vellum as well, because it showed up better here, like so. So this is 4.5. Punch it out, and stamp it with your stamps from the stamp set. On this, I used the smaller tulip and the bent stem, and I used the regular curly leaf that you can punch out with the punch. And that's the same one I put on there. You don't have to put anything on there. What you can do is maybe just put these on, like if you punch them out, the leaves and the tulips. I just stamped some in different colors, so you could put them on there. You don't have to actually stamp on your vellum. So to make this easy, I just already had it all cut out. So all I'm going to do is, if I can pick this up, I'm going to tape it onto my card. About there. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to take our, what can be used as a bookmark, okay? All I have that is sitting on some sticky here, so it can be took off, right? So, to make the bookmark, I used some woven Whisper White. I think this is woven. Wait a minute, let's see. No, classic weave ribbon. So just about 4 inches, but I don't like that piece. So we're going to cut you off. I got it caught on something. So maybe about 4 inches. Just a small piece is all you need of the woven trim. And this is Whisper White. You could color it. You could use your Stampin' Blend markers. And you could get the Purple Posy or Highland Heather color on here, the purpley. And I used a small piece of this white and silver trim as well. So I'm just going to get a little small piece of that. All right. What I did was I just put the white through and just pulled it there. Just leave it there. And then we're going to just put this on. So you could technically make this a Mother's Day or an Easter, whatever kind of card you like. I just made another happy birthday. But like I said, you can do anything. It's moving, so I'm having problems here. Hold on. Once I get this tied, we'll be good. And you can knot it if you like. So I'm going to knot it first. And then I'll tie a bow. Maybe. I'm on camera, so it doesn't always work. There. That should do. And bring my little tie down there. Let's trim off this little tail, and that is good. So I'm not going to actually put another flower on here. I could, but I'm going to leave it. I like it just like that. So all I'm going to do is take some more of my trim here for twine, baker's twine, wrap it about 4 times. We'll put a little tape across here just to attach this to. There we go. That'll do. As long as it's stuck a little in the middle. There you go. And on both sides. Okay, I cut this out with the Everyday Label Punch. I stamped Happy Birthday just like I did on here. And what I did for this also was just going to put some tape. And I'll put some on the back of this. Let's see if I can do this. Alright, I'm going to put it up a bit. If you can see, if I don't get it stuck. Put it up even with the edge. There. So it's even on this side and it sticks out on that side. And then we're going to do the opposite with this piece. Right, so I'm going to stick it out there. And even there. Okay, so we just have a little bit, oops, take it off. There. If I can make it even. There. I should have used liquid glue. Okay, that's good, right? So we have a little bit of the purple posy showing on each end. And we're just going to put that across like so. You do not have to use dimensionals, but I am going to. So I'm just using some little mini dimensionals. And I'm not going to use any in the middle because we've got that in the middle. So I'm just going to use it on each end. One there, one there. Right. So that is our little bookmark. And it is going right on here like so. Now if you want, I think I will. I'm going to pick this up, put a piece of tape right across there just to hold that down once I get it straight. That'll do. Right, so now it's on there. And then all I did for this was I put a little bit of tape here and made it a little bit unsticky. Oh, I've got to trim this too. So I trimmed this. This is my ribbon. Scissors, I have a ribbon on it. I trim it really short. So up there and down there. That way. That should be good. And we'll just put it on kind of on an angle. Like so. And then we'll take some gems. I need my pokey tool. And I'll take little ones this time. Put a few little gems on here. One down there and another. Right there. I have a few gems on there. Now, if you like, you can open it up. You could stamp inside too. Pink. I don't know what color I want. Let me do yellow. Oh, that's pretty. And just put a leaf on there too, like so. I'll do it that way. Oh, has to go that way. I'll put it underneath. Yeah, I think I might do two. With a leaf. Turn it that way. But move it over. Right, yep, that'll work. So I'm just going to stick some glue tape down the bottom. I'm going to start with my leaf. Pick it up. Vellum is hard to pick up with these nails too. Alright. Just make sure it's on your page, not sticking out of your page. And then I'll do a Flirty Flamingo pink, and then I'll put that one to the side. Put a bit of tape on there. Yeah, that'll do. So there is our card. Only difference, I embossed that, and I don't think you can really see much of a difference. And I did not put a tulip on the front. There are, of course, this has a stamp set to match, and you could use those flowers as well, and they have the lovely little yellow centers. But I wanted to use my Timeless Tulip stamp set, so we have different flowers. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have all the measurements and products that you need to make this card, or to try it. Just make it a little different, however you like to do it. And you all have a great evening. Check out my blog. Good night.